Hello and welcome to the second episode of Zantchito podcast. In this episode, we engage Rachel Kaunda, the entrepreneur behind one of the growth-oriented companies in Malawi called DroneLink, to share her insights and lessons that she has gathered on her way to success. This episode comes to you from Zantchito Entrepreneurship and access to finance with financial support from the European Union, EU, and the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP. Welcome, Rachel.
Thank you.
I am Gertrude Gugu. Probably maybe you have forgotten my name, but let me just give you one more time. Yeah, so I'm Gertrude Gugu, and welcome to our second episode of Zantchito podcast.
Thank you so much.
So, Rachel, we have heard stories about you.
Okay.
So many of them, but they're all beautiful, if I might say. As in, you are one of the leading entrepreneurs in technology, as in, you know how we always talk about women in tech and all that, and you're one of those women. I mean, I'm graced by your presence here, my lady. Yeah? Tell me something. How did this idea come about?
So I did my bachelor's degree with University of Malawi, Chancellor College, where I studied geology. So after that, I did a drone and data technology course with African Drone and Data Academy.
Okay.
So that's where I learned about drones. I was introduced to drones. And I thought of coming up with this company that uses drones to collect land data. So that's about how I started.
Yeah, nah. I feel like there's so many gaps in that story. Okay, like, yes, you did a course about drones and everything, but what inspired you to actually do that? Because from Chancellor College doing a program in geology, yeah? And what year was this also?
So I graduated in 2019.
Oh.
Yeah, so after I graduated in 2020, that's when I joined the African Drone and Data Academy.
Okay.
And in 2021, that's when I started DroneLink.
I still don't get it. 2019, you have graduated, but I'm thinking this passion or this idea for you, was it somebody else that actually told you that, there's this program? Yeah, they're doing drones. Would you be interested in it or whatever?
Yeah. I actually got the idea from my roommate.
Okay.
She joined the ADDA, I think, in the previous cohort.
Okay.
So after I heard that she had done the course, I was interested in the course. I did the course. And so for me to come up with DroneLink, I was trying to solve a variety of societal challenges using drones. And since I was a geologist, so when I saw that there was a gap in data collection in mining companies, that's when I thought of coming up with this idea to serve the mining industry. So initially, the idea was to serve the mining industry, and then I grew into different sectors afterwards.
That is very interesting. Okay, before we go to DroneLinks and you trying to reach this market of mining and all of that, let's go back to the geology. Is it something that you always wanted to do?
Actually, no.
What happened there?
No, the story is really interesting. I got to know about geology when I was in college.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were selected to do the program?
I was selected to do Bachelor of Science, so it's a general program.
Yeah.
So you major when you're in third year.
Yeah.
So in my first and second year, I didn't know what I was going to major. Okay. But then when I started going into, so we had one geology class from first year.
Yeah.
So when I started attending this course, I thought that, I think this is what I'm passionate about, and this is what I'm going to be doing. So in my third year, that's when I majored geology. But yeah, I didn't know about geology until college.
So from geology, then you hear about this program from your mentor.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, let me try it out.
Yeah.
You really wanted to do it?
Yes, I really wanted to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, now geology. You have mixed it up with the drones, about mining and all that. Why specifically mining? I hear that you have a background in geology, but why specifically that also?
Well, because, yeah, first of all, I had the background, so I actually knew everything, the sector here in Malawi.
Yeah.
And I knew the gaps that were there. So
Okay.
that's why. That's mainly why.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from the first problem, trying to meet the first problem of mining, in which other areas have you added in your company, as in drone links?
Oh, so now we service the agriculture sector, where we service individuals that just have land that they want to know about their land, land information. We've also been involved in when we had a cyclone in the southern Malawi. We're also contracted to go and collect data showing areas of damage that were affected. Yeah, so now we're in different sectors. We have managed to work with different sectors apart from the mining.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Okay, take me from the beginning. You finished your course in drones, right? Then you sat down. I'm guessing, are you working together with your mentor?
No.
Is she pursuing something in the drones related as well?
Yeah. Yeah, she's with the ADD and I was an instructor. She actually was my instructor.
No. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Take me. This course, it's taught by Malawis. It's like a Malawian program.
So at that time it was Virginia Tech and Malawi.
Oh.
So now it's under MAST, like it's entirely at Malawi University of Science and Technology.
So you're finished. How long does it take?
It takes about 5 weeks for the first course, and then you take the second cohort, the second course whereby you go in person.
Okay.
So the first 5 weeks is online entirely, and then the next 5 weeks is for in person, where we learn how to build drones. We learn the basics of data collection, the applications, and entrepreneurship as well.
Well, you can actually build a drone.
Assemble, yes, I can.
Just assembling.
Yes.
So you just have to have the parts.
Yes.
You can buy them locally or you can get them elsewhere.
So for locally, maybe you can design the parts with 3D printing.
Yes.
But you still need some to buy outside of
Okay.
Malawi. Yeah.
But you can assemble.
Yeah.
You can assemble here in your company as well.
Yes.
Girl, you're smart. This is amazing. Okay, so you finished your program. What now birthed this idea to have this company of Drone Link?
So like I said, with the background, with the knowledge, I saw that there was a gap and I came up with the idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you support yourself? Because for an entrepreneur, it's always very hard. Like the beginning, it's always very challenging. Yeah. And especially like you've just come out of college, you don't have proper funds, like how to start up a company properly. Most of the times we always rely on goodwill. Like, we have friends, we have family, and then we're like, you know what, guys, support home industry. Why not? How did you support your company for it to come to be where it is today? Like, what was the beginning of your company like?
I started with hiring. I didn't have a drone because drones are very, very expensive.
Oh,
Yeah, so I started with hiring.
okay.
So I would get gigs, but I don't have a drone, so I would just hire. I did that until I got enough money to purchase my first drone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Was it easy to get, let's say, clients or customers in your company when you first started?
Yeah, I would say it wasn't entirely easy.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, that one of the most important things as an entrepreneur is to solve a problem.
Yeah.
So when I got to my clients and told them, okay, I can help you collect this data in a very short space of time and with a low cost, they were able to take me in, and I was able to collect the data for them. Okay. So I think that the most important thing for an entrepreneur is to see a problem and offer a solution to the problem.
So from the beginning, from 2021 to now, what kind of challenges have you met so far?
So the first challenge was access to finance.
Yes.
Like I mentioned, that it was a big challenge for me because I was hiring, and that meant a cost to the person I was hiring from. And that was a big challenge until I had enough to purchase our own drones. The second challenge was running the business, like coming up with a business plan, all those documents. It was a challenge for me, and how I managed to work through that. I Googled how to write a business plan, and I also applied for the trainings that I had initially talked about, and all that helped me to improve in my writing skills, my pitching skills as well. So I know there were many challenges that I faced, but these are the ones that I can highlight.
Okay. Were there any challenges when you were looking for financial support that you faced? Like before you successfully got the support from Growth Accelerator, what other challenges were there before that you faced when you were seeking for financial support?
So I mean, the financial systems here in Malawi make it hard for young people to access finance.
Yes.
The banks require us to have collateral, and we're just young people. We don't really have the collateral. And I think that's a huge one on us. For us to get loans, we can't really get loans. And I didn't have anywhere where I could get money to support my business that.
Okay. What lessons have you gathered so far in your journey about the common mistakes that most startups make when they are starting their companies or their ideas and all that, and especially the mistakes that most entrepreneurs make in their idea stage? Because before you became a company, you had to have an idea first, and then you start pursuing that idea and then all that. What have you learned so far? Like the mistakes that you made back then, like what have you learned from that? And that you can share to our viewers, that, you know what, when you have an idea, probably don't do this, don't do that, so that actually your idea can be successful. Like, what kind of mistakes have you learned so far?
I think the biggest mistake that I've learned from is solving a problem. I saw that when I was trying to grow my portfolio, I saw that it was very important to look at the challenges that people are facing and trying to solve that, not just coming up with an innovation because you've come up with an innovation.
Yeah.
Your innovation should actually solve a problem. And also I saw the importance of networking, talking to people, talking about your idea to people. I saw that it opens you up to more opportunities, and like I said, that some of the opportunities that I have encountered were through friends that maybe just tagged me in a post or referred me to a client. So networking is very important, and keeping your circle of friends that also align with your goals to move along with you with your vision as well. Yeah. So, and also your social media profile, make sure you post everything that you're doing. If you've done, if you've worked on something, you also post on your social media page. It has also helped me to like send out the message of what I'm doing out there. So I saw that these were the things that have helped me in moving my company forward. I can just say that when I started with a mining company, right?
Yes.
But then going through the business trainings, I saw that I can't just be stuck with one area. I also have to look to other opportunities, other industries, and we also have trainings in our portfolio.
What do you do, as in training wise?
Yeah, so we train kids in drones, coding, and robotics as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's also one of our business areas.
Okay.
And we came up with that just to grow our idea, to make sure we are servicing the challenges in Malawi.
Did you also learn robotics in this 5-10 week course?
Yeah, so a drone is a robot.
So, okay, yes, I have a dumb moment. She just said a drone is also a robot. A drone is a robot. I had a dumb moment right there. Yeah, she's schooling me. She's good. Okay, so you are teaching these kids in robotics, coding, and how to operate the drone itself. Are you only limited to kids, to children?
Yeah, for now, yeah.
Basically, you saw the importance of how to diversify.
Yeah.
All right. So you have talked about trainings. What other areas have you branched into apart from, because we have started with mining, right? So now you have thought, like, hey guys, for us to grow, we need to branch into various areas. So walk me through that.
Yeah, so we introduced the trainings. We also introduced the GIS analysis. So GIS analysis is basically analyzing the land data.
Okay.
So some people already have collected the data, but they just need someone to analyze the data.
Oh.
Yeah, so we are currently partnering with a French company.
French woman. Okay. Yes, Your Highness, go on.
Yeah, so we're partnering with a French company to also offer that.
Okay.
In depth, the GIS analysis.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this French company, is it locally here, or is it all the way to in France? Is it France, or is it Congo? Or is it a French-speaking country? Is France? France.
Yeah.
How did you end up to be there? How did you even find these people?
So I found them when I went to Angola.
You are traveling also. Lord, okay, go on.
Yeah, so when I went to Angola, I met them. So I also shared what we do, and we saw that we could partner with them and service the Malawian market as well.
Okay. What were you doing in Angola?
So I went for a space conference.
Oh.
Yeah.
Space. From geology, now you're doing space? What's in the space? There's more rocks? There's more stuff?
No.
What's
so
happening?
for us to get into space, a sector, it's because so with the geology, we had a course called remote sensing.
Okay.
Whereby all these drones, the satellites are all part of remote sensing.
Okay.
So that's where we come in the space sector.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is part of diversification and all of that.
Yeah.
All right. So what else? In which other areas have you branched into?
So we also hire out our equipment. Yeah. We hire out our equipment as part of our services.
Okay. All right. No, that's actually really amazing. Congratulations. You're doing big.
Thank you.
This is really nice. Thinking about it now, like, what can you say to other startups that, you know, like, yes, you've gotten financial support. Are you supposed to stop there, or you should keep on pushing for more financial support for growth? Like, what can you say to them about that?
Yeah, I think growth is very important, and when you start something, I mean, I want to see my company employ 50,000 people.
Okay.
Yeah, I want it to offer opportunities to a lot of people. I want it to grow to not just in Malawi, also globally. So I don't see my growth as just here, but also globally, to help people in Malawi and globally as well. So the financial assistance can help us scale even more and reach out to more markets and offer employment opportunities to other young people.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. There was a time that you talked about that you started also looking for mentorship, and you got that in and outside of the program that you enrolled in when you are seeking for financial assistance. You say that they were also offering you with mentorship, but before that, you also looked for it. What can you say? Did it ever help you? And going forward, like, are you still looking for more mentorship?
Yeah, it did help me a lot.
Yeah.
So these are people that have gone before us, that have been there, that have seen the mistakes, that have experienced, for us not to go through what they experienced.
Yes.
So it's very important to have mentors, people that you look up to, and people that have gone before you. And I'm still under my mentors, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still learning.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the importance of having a mentorship?
For starters, they help you not to make the same mistakes they did.
Okay.
They help you. They open you up. They give you like a new perspective of things. You get to see, oh, I can also do this in this way. So, yeah, they open up your mind, and they open up your mind.
Okay. At this stage of your growth, if somebody else ever approached you that you should be their mentor, would you take up that role?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Girl, you've grown. We love that. Oh, that is so amazing. All right. So can you say that your road to here, to success, we can actually say that you have been successful? I mean, 3-4 years running, and you're still running. You have not crashed. I mean, and I do believe that you had moments where you didn't want to wake up and go to work just because everything else is frustrating. The challenges are there. They're actually piling up and like, maybe I should quit. Maybe I should do this. Can we say that it has been worth it? Your road to here, has it been worth it?
Yeah, definitely. And I like to quote Steve Jobs. He said that you can only connect dots looking backwards. You can't connect dots looking forward.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Right,
So there are some things that we've gone through, like some rejections and some of the things that we've gone through that have actually helped me to understand more, to improve more. To work on our business, to improve on our business. And I think life is a learning process, and it has been a learning process for us. The company has been a learning process for us. You should have seen us when we were starting, and now,
when you were just one person,
when it was just me. So it's been a learning journey, and it's been worth it. Everything, every highs and every lows. Now we smile. There was a time we would cry, but now we smile and look back and smile.
Oh no, that's really wonderful. So what can you advise as the next startup or that entrepreneur? What can you advise that guy? Like they're in their idea stage. Probably they're even having this idea, you know what, they have done their course in drone and robotics, and then they're like, Ines, I did geology. Let me also go into this market and all of that. What advice can you give to this entrepreneur in their idea stage, or whether they're trying to grow their business or they are somewhere, what can you give them?
So my advice is to not give up. To not give up. Where you start is not where you end. So you can start with whatever you have and work with that. Support will find you if you have something running. So don't give up in life. Don't give up on your business. Continue marketing it. Continue finding solutions. Make sure you align your business to problems that we are facing and giving solutions to the problems that we have.
Oh, that is wonderful. That is wonderful. I bet most of them that have heard you, they have been inspired by your story. And you have also inspired a lot of women out there, young girls. You're young. Look at you, like so young. And you're doing this, running a whole company with 3 people under your belt. And you have even gone international now, like France, like who would ever, thousands of miles away. And here you are. No, it's actually, I'm even inspired myself. I'm not going to go into tech because my job was to make noise and to make people laugh and make them feel comfortable in the other chair, right? I accepted my fate. So I'm not going to go into technology, but I'm a trooper of the tech world. I'm a soldier, I'm a big fan. So I hope most of you have heard her story. You are inspired by her story, and you have heard some of the challenges that she has met and how she has learned from those challenges and some of the mistakes that she has made. And if you have heard her very correctly, I bet you are also going to start implementing those things in your areas, in whether it's just an idea, whether you are seeking for financial support and all of that. And we wish you all the best luck in your journey as well to success. She is here, for 3 years running, and her company is hitting great milestones, and we're actually excited for your journey, and it's been wonderful actually talking to you. We have learned. I hope next time we're going to be back, because you're still growing, and we still want to come and learn more, like what have you learned so far. So we're going to be back, and I hope you're going to give us that robot.
Okay.
The first one. No, it's been wonderful, Rachel. And you have any last words for me? I mean, you had last words for other people. Like, do you have any?
It's not too late to get into tech.
You know what? That's it. The road to success in entrepreneurship is never smooth, but with right support and resources, you can become one of the successful entrepreneurs. That's why Zantchito Entrepreneurship and Access to Finance is supporting idea stage entrepreneurs and MSCEs with business incubation support to help them run growth-oriented enterprises. From me, your host, Gertrude Gugu Mlanga, it's Zantchito Podcast. Till next time.